today. From the Mercedes-Benz Superdome in New Orleans.
Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season. Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Saints take over 1st and 10.
And here come the Saints for their opening drive.
At their own 24.
And they'll be led out by their quarterback now in his 3rd season in the league. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. He throws and he hits the slant route to Thomas. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
On the pickup.
The numbers for Thomas from last week's effort. 7 catches, 91 yards.
And he was able to get open there, but that's not always easy against this bunch defensively. We are deep enough into the season where numbers count. This is #1 rated defense in the NFL. He'll have a tough time.
Kamara, the ball carrier.
And this is going to be back-to-back tackles for a loss here as the Falcons defense yet again drops him behind the line.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the 1st half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game, so what do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run.
3rd play here, this opening drive, as they're up against a 3rd and 5. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. He's got an open man. He completes it to Callaway. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 12 yards there, good for a Saints 1st down.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. So a look here at the key inactives, and we got this list before the game down on the field. And they tell us the same thing every time, don't they? Next man up.
No excuses. Be ready to play. That's the mantra of every organization. The key is having guys on the roster who are capable of filling in and playing at a high level. That's when you know you've drafted well, scouted free agents well, and stocked your team just the way you're supposed to.
That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. And that's going to be good for another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 36. That's a 3rd down conversion of 24 yards there. Nice play.
1st and 10.
And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area that they want him involved. Just as you said, they want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 36. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 33-yard line.
On 2nd down, Kamara. And he'll get this down to about the 31-yard line. 8th play of this opening drive coming up. This is 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. Grady Jarrett, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
2 sacks last week, another one right here. He's been unblockable lately, and I think that goes all the way back to not just his offseason, but the film study he's been doing during the week, because I think he's found matchups that he likes, and he's capitalizing.
And a few times he's even defeated double teams. He doesn't care at this point. So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. This will be from 56 yards out. And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out.
The score, Saints 3, Falcons 0.
They were probably hoping to get him a little bit closer for a shorter field goal, but he was able to get it done from deep.
Nice little tester for him to begin things, huh? I think he was hoping for a little bit more of a chip shot. Instead, they made him stretch it out a little bit, but he's got to feel great now that he put it through the pipes.
So here the Falcons now as they get set for their opening possession. And out will come the leader of this offense, and that, of course, is their signal caller.
In his stat line last week, that's not going to get him to the Pro Bowl. All right, no touchdowns, no interceptions, but they won. And so the bottom line for him is team won, managed the game effectively, led them to victory. He's doing all the right things.
Now a play fake here on first down. And now he's going to use his legs. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Now, that was not a bad scramble there on first down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short.
Only needing 2 yards on 2nd down. They'll run for the first time with DeAndre Swift. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
32-yard line.
These are his numbers from last week's contest. 19 carries, 69 yards, and a touchdown.
They've won 2 straight games. They have done it with the running game as the focal point of their offense. So in this contest, I don't think about doing anything else. I continue to ride the hot hand that I've established and lead with the runners.
And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 13 and a first down for Atlanta. Consecutive plays now where that offensive line has really created a lot of space.
And we've seen the confidence rise, haven't we? It borders on arrogance now, and that's that good arrogance, believing you can run the football whenever you get good and ready.
On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I think sometimes when you're trying to get after the quarterback, maybe it's better to be lucky than great. Because I think on that one, he's just trying to get upfield and rush the passer. Instead, the tackle for the loss landed right in his lap.
2nd and 11 now. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. They'll try and set up the screen to Swift. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. The gun. Johnson. Oh, he almost picked it. Nearly a turnover there on their opening drive. And that's a throw he'd like to have back. Now 4th down.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts. This time on 3rd down.
37 yards on the punt with no return. And the Saints will take over with a first down and 10. New Orleans Saints, they get ready to set up shop for their second drive. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10. They begin on the ground with Kamara. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Kamara, the ball carrier. Kendall Sheffield on the tackle. 8 yards on the pickup.
2nd and 2.
2nd and 2.
Gets this to a standout receiver, Thomas. And he's not even able to get back to the line of scrimmage. Now there's also a flag down, and it's in the area of holding. That's Ryan Ramczyk, the former first-round pick. They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And he's going to have the hook up to Izzo. It's a 9-yard pickup on the play, and it'll be 3rd down.
It's a gain of 9. Makes it third.
Out of the gun now on third down. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at the 30.
And that one was a lot of fun right there because that was the game within the game. Third and short, blitz was on. What's the key for the quarterback? Get out of your hands in a hurry. And that was a quick little completion. Got the job done for a first down.
So first and 10 now from the 30. Now Kamara. He takes this from the 30 to the 34.
Alvin Kamara.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
And he'll get 2, maybe 3 up near the 37.
Kamara.
That play reminded me a lot of a former teammate of mine. We used to call him the trash man. His ability to sift through traffic and make plays was uncanny.
And that's exactly what you want from your Mike linebacker. And for the Falcons, 5 men in the secondary, now on third. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. Dante Fowler, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
You know, on these types of plays, we're always looking to assess blame. Okay, where did it break down? Sometimes it's just a great play.
Here's Thomas Morstead on now to punt it away on 4th down. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. We'll call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. So for the second time in this one, we get set to see the Falcons offense and hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win second down. And guess what? You start accumulating first downs. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
They throw right away, and that's complete out on the right side. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
42-yard line.
To throw on second down. Johnson. And he will fall to Ridley. That's complete.
Johnson's
that one a first down pickup of 8.
An 8-yard pickup. First down, Atlanta.
Here's the first carry now for Todd Gurley. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
Brought down at the
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Here's Johnson looking to throw on 2nd down. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints 36. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
First down.
The throw over the middle, taken in, and brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
Falcons.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field, and here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
Oh, that was a pretty route right there because it's all about finding a window on a route like that. He lined up on his left, ran the deep in route over the middle, and the ball was right where it needed to be. Really good trust between quarterback and receiver. Really good completion.
Here's Swift. And he gets in. Touchdown, Atlanta. DeAndre Swift with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Falcons have taken the lead. A solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up. Meaning, when you get on a guy, you just stay right there. And each guy has his own assignment that allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
Callaway, the return man. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Back out onto the field now comes the New Orleans offense. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll run. This is Kamara. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
The Saints on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Looking to throw. And that will be incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down.
As defensive coordinators around the league tell me all the time, that throw is not for every quarterback because you've really got to drive the ball downfield. It's going to be a tight window for him to fit that one into. In this case, unsuccessfully.
And here's Morstead now as he sends this one away. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. They'll start on the ground with Swift. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
The tackle by Malik Jefferson. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and
Johnson now to throw on 2nd down. That's complete to DeAndre Swift out of the backfield. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. 15 yards on the play. First down.
A gain of 15. First down, Atlanta.
Now Johnson on 1st and 10. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
Incomplete.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now left side on the swing pass. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47.
Complete.
A 2nd down completion got him 7. Now here's 3rd and 3.
And it's 3rd down.
They'll try and run here with Swift. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line.
DeAndre Swift, the ball carrier. The tackle made at the 44-yard line. It's a gain of 3. And
Johnson throwing on first down. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. To throw again, Johnson. This is Chase Claypool on the receiving end. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. Back to the running game with Swift. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down. 2 yards and able to get the first down in the process.
Well, partner, what do you think? Might have been 4-down territory if they didn't pick it up, but...
Yeah, it's a moot point now. I was curious, so if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for it? I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, we didn't have to make that call, but I have a feeling both of us would have said, go for it.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Johnson. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. That catch good for only a couple.
Number 87.
Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. From the gun, Johnson. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. That catch good for 5. It's third down.
5 yards.
This offense has converted 2 third downs on this drive already. This is 3rd and 4. Now they go screen. It's complete. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints 17-yard line. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here.
First down.
Let's give a little credit there. The offensive play caller sensed that the screen pass was available. Whenever you're getting a lot of heavy pressure towards your quarterback, that's when you're thinking about running the screen and using that pressure against the defense. And it worked very well there for a first down.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Here's Swift. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Here's a 2nd and 7. This will be caught about the 5. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. The Falcon passing game looking good on this drive as they get the first down.
Well, remember, they tried to give him the ball and let him run on the last play, but I think the light bulb went off in their play caller's mind, and this time they get it to him the more conventional way, and it's much more successful as well.
They'll try and push it in with Gurley. And this will result in him losing yardage back to the 3. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
This defense has really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
They'll come out in the pistol. So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal. They'll run with Swift. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. We call it no gain that time, and now it's 3rd and goal. Here's Johnson. Going to throw on 3rd and goal. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta.
Touchdown.
From 4 yards out. And the Falcons push further out in front.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury, and it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run, and he finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. This one's right through to make it a 14-3 ball game. And what a drive that was. 16 plays all told. And the end result, an Atlanta touchdown. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Callaway, the return man. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
Here comes Michael Thomas and the rest of the Saints offense. With them losing here in the second quarter and his limited productivity so far, you'd have to think they're going to try to look to him a little bit more, right?
I would guess you would start to see maybe some quick screens, some hitches, anything to get the ball in his hands quickly and let him try and do some damage after the catch. Or maybe just flip some formations and keep him isolated where it's more of a one-on-one route and get the ball to him.
I say just 4 verts, right?
Hey, why not? 4 verts, one of the best routes in football. Hard to cover each guy all the way along the route.
So far, just 1 catch for him. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or 2 short here with 3rd down coming up. A 10th carry for Kamara. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. Just a 2-yard pickup, and that should necessitate a call for the punt team here on 4th down.
It's interesting going into this game. There was so much talk from both sides about who would control the line of scrimmage. I think we've seen who has it in this one so far.
Well, they bottled him up. He's barely averaging over 3 yards a carry right now. Here's Thomas Morstead now as he's on to punt for New Orleans. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. So So a change of possession here on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over.
21-yard line.
A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. A good job in the passing game, decent job in the running game, but really they've been more effective through the air. We'll see if that shifts at all as this goes on.
Thus far, it feels like they're calling this game in reverse. Normally you run to set up the pass. Here it feels like they're passing, hoping to set up the run and be more effective later on in the game.
Yeah, you can do it both ways. We usually talk about it in the reverse, however.
No doubt about it. Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw.
Johnson on its pick three, football's held. And this is picked up by the Saints. And he's into the end zone. A fumble return. And a sack touchdown. So the defense forces the fumble. They get the score, and a guy on defense becoming offensive there, Charles.
And you know they love that. Any guy on defense loves to pick up the ball and have it in his hands and try and score himself. In this case, that's exactly what happened.
He'll be singing in the shower postgame. And he's got it. That cuts the lead. It's now 14-10. So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way. The fumble return for a touchdown. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. Taking it about the 1. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Now we get a peek at the captain of this offense heading back out there. He's played a pretty clean first half, a touchdown, no interceptions.
Frankly, that's what they expect out of him. They want to see the ball thrown and thrown well, and he's able to do that and put it in the end zone. They'd love to see more of that before this game finishes. But right now, he's got his team in a good spot.
A good spot, maybe looking for touchdown pass number 2 here in the second quarter. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
After the loss to start out, here's second and 11. Looking to throw. Johnson. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, we always talk about you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion. Johnson now to throw on third down. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And his guys are going to take over at their own 48-yard line. Third and long that time. He was trying to make something happen, but a little too risky.
Well, the field tilted on him, and what I mean by that is what you said, third and long. Got to push it downfield to try and pick up the first down. Defensive backs live for this situation, and they took advantage of the young man right there.
First and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. They go over the middle, and it's complete to start the drive. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. 7 yards there and a first down. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. The Saints in the hurry up here. Clock continuing to roll. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete. So the ball a little late getting there, and it's third down.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a fourth down.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver, where he was going, and then they're able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short of a first down.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. Now here's the signal caller getting ready to lead this offense again. He's got the lead here in the second quarter. He's thrown the touchdown, but also an interception. As a quarterback, does that interception, even though you're playing well, your team's got the lead, does that always stick in the back of your mind a little bit?
For the best ones, it just upsets them that they did that because they don't think there should be any blemishes on their record. They think that they're way better than that. So your confidence gets tested a little bit. Being able to go back out there, maybe throw another touchdown, that'll tamp that down in a big way.
Yeah, like I said, he's looked pretty good to this point.
Brings up second and a yard. At the
so we reach halftime. The second half upon us sooner than we bargained for. Week 7, second half. Let's do it.
14. Saints 10.
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
So here are the Falcons to take over on offense. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10. To throw. Johnson. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Well, they've had success getting the ball to him out of the backfield, but this time they had a man right on him. He was able to break that play up before he could get started.
Well, once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Johnson. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off around the 37. And he'll take this back down inside the 20. That is just what this defense was hoping for, an interception on the opening possession of this third quarter.
Obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall even farther behind, and we've gotten to know this team a little bit, haven't we? Couldn't you just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guys, telling the quarterback, don't worry, we got you to start things off. You take it from there.
The ball carrier.
No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
At the line of scrimmage.
This defense against the run, by the way, they're not top 5, but they are top 10.
So what's your philosophy here? Do you try and run the ball against a team that's pretty good against the run? What if you're a pretty good running team? If so, you might want to go ahead and run it anyway because that's your strength.
And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
Brings up a 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And he's got this one complete to Callaway. And they're going to get him down shy of the 1st at about the 13-yard line. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th.
4th down.
Ran a perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
So now then the penalty's got him set up with a 1st and goal. They'll set up a throw. Looking in zone, but it's incomplete. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. Grady Jarrett make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
Well, someone's closing in on the league lead in sacks. He came into the game in the top 5. Now you add 2 more to his total.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
Well, coming into this one, we expected that this offense would have trouble with this defense, and that's exactly the way that this game has gone. Pressure in his face, coverage downfield has been tight. That led to another incompletion. This defense, they're exactly who we thought they were coming into this one.
They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces them to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. This is what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a 1st down.
Atlanta.
Now Johnson on 1st down. They'll find Swift out of the backfield. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another 1st. Johnson on 1st and 10. And he gets this one to Ridley complete. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. 11 more on that one and another 1st down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. And it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice 1st down. Drive keeps moving.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes when they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect. Completion here to Claypool. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. That will go as a pickup of 7 on the 7th play of the drive.
At the 17-yard line.
Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3. Operating from the gun. Johnson. Now he'll pull it down. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit because earlier in the game, I think he's trying to force a lot of throws into some windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a 2nd interception. Really a bad throw, so maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game, and he's applying it now.
Here's Johnson. From the gun, he'll throw. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete. A line of scrimmage, once again, the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal. Forced out to his left. He's going to take off with it. And he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down. They will run it with Swift here. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. This is a long drive offensively. Wouldn't you hate to end this with just 3 points?
Doesn't it feel like during a ball game you have certain narratives going on, and there's certain drives that seem to take on just a bit more importance than others? This feels like one of those, doesn't it? To me, 3 points here, a major.
And he will take it in for a Falcon touchdown. It's the fullback. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Falcons will add on to their lead. And I guess that's where you turn on 4th and goal to your muscle back there. Hand him the football, he does the dirty work.
I think you're asking a lot of your defense there, right? Having to make the stand, have to prepare for just about any type of play to be called, and then here comes the power right at you. On that play, the big man got into the end zone.
Callaway, the return man. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Out comes this field general once more, leading his offense back onto the field. And he has not really been able to have a lot of comfort back there in the pocket. Pressure's been coming at him a lot, hasn't it?
And they've got to figure out how to tamp down that pressure. How do they decrease it? Is it getting rid of the football quicker? You know, shorter drops? Maybe they do something different with their pass blocking and their protection schemes. Maybe you meet them on the line of scrimmage instead of retreating to try and protect your quarterback. They've got to figure something out, though, because you cannot let your guy get hit that much, not if you intend to win.
I know they'd like to erase that video and those 4 sacks that they've seen so far. 7 yards, the pickup there.
7-yard pickup.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1.
Brought down.
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Here's Kamara trying to run for it. And I don't think Kamara got there. Looks like they stopped him short.
Brought down at the 30-yard line.
I know any coach would take 2nd and 3 all day. You think you're in pretty good shape. Instead, after 2 runs, though, they're at 4th and 1. Didn't pick it up.
Back-to-back 1-yard gains. This defense, the challenge was accepted. Here's Thomas Morstead now, as he's on for the 5th time here today. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again. He's had a good performance, moved the ball effectively on the ground. Of course, he has the 1 touchdown.
And when you're able to move it as effectively as you've described, that leads to finding a way into the end zone, and now he's just trying to do it for a 2nd time. And, of course, with that comes additional yardage. Yeah, looking for additional yardage, and again, that 2nd score here in the 3rd quarter. Still 9 yards to go on 2nd down from the 27. Here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
87. A 5-yard pickup on the play. And it's
looking to throw. Johnson. And he's taken down here by the Saints. Jordan Elliott with a big-time sack on 3rd down. It's a loss of 7. Well, the beauty of screen passes is they take a little time to develop, and they can often hit big, but sometimes they take too long to develop, and sometimes you get sacked. Yeah, what's perfectly called for a defense to attack a screen? Typically a blitz, and even though people think that the screen operates against the blitz, if you have the blitz called and you still cover the screen, now that allows your blitzers to get there. The Falcons send out their punter as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. It'll be a net of 39, 41-yard punt, 2 on the return.
At their own 30.
The New Orleans offense set to take over. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
Alvin Kamara.
Up from his linebacker spot, Deion Jones making the play.
A gain of 2. Brings up.
Here's 2nd and 8.
At the 36-yard line.
He's got it. Got his man on the end route. Complete. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. Give him 14 on that one and a 1st down. That was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Ryan Izzo, the intended target, but it'll be second down.
Isaiah Simmons there defensively.
From the gun, it's a run for Kamara. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And that's going to be good for another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 34-yard line.
At the 34-yard line.
That's a play that'll likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. This is complete to Michael Thomas. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
A gain of 9 brings up
that last catch short of the marker by just a yard, leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. 3 quarters have come and gone. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now here live in New Orleans. It's the Saints who hold the football, but they're trailing as we begin the 4th quarter of play. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And he's got his man on the out route. And down inside the 15 he goes. 10 yards, good for the Saints' 1st down. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course.
And incomplete.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Fowler make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness of that defensive line is eating them alive.
So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. From the left hash mark, this a 43-yard attempt. And Lutz's kick is good. And that'll get the lead down to 5.
Makes the score Falcons 21, Saints 16.
So an interesting call there to take the 3. I mean, I guess they're thinking that their hands were tied, but, 4th quarter, that field goal might not help them that much in the end.
Yeah, eventually they're going to need the touchdown. The thinking must have been they didn't feel confident about picking it up there, hoping maybe on defense they can get better field position, get a turnover, get a better play, and then they'll have a chance to attack the end zone.
On the ground, it's Swift to start the drive. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
Over the middle, and it's incomplete. DeAndre Swift, the intended receiver that time. And it's 3rd down.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
The Falcons on third down. They're at 50%, 4 for 8. This will be 3rd and 6. From the gun, Johnson. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
Not a blitz, but the guy who's normally the last line of defense recognized that he had a chance to get to the quarterback, and that's exactly what he did.
The Falcons send out their punter as he's on here to punt it away. It's a 44-yard punt, just 3 on the return.
1st and 10 at their own 29.
The Saints coming out now to take the field. Their defense accomplished step 1 of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a 4th quarter lead. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. But fortunately, the Saints were able to hold on to it, so they will indeed keep possession. Fortunate to get that football back, because trailing here in the second half, last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity, because it could have been lost there, their chance to score points. But the opportunity for the defense was to go ahead and really close this game down if they were able to get possession.
So they keep the ball, but work to do on 2nd and long. And this is caught. A spectacular one-handed grab there. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Gets this to a standout receiver, Thomas. An incredible play there. They do get big yardage, but they're still stopped a yard or 2 short, and it's 4th down.
Press coverage on the outside, and for defenders, that's the ultimate risk-reward. If you take the risk, can you reward yourself by keeping them on the line of scrimmage? But no, not on that one. Got to step on them. Now it's just a matter of laying the ball out there for him to go get it.
Here's Thomas Morstead now, as they're forced to kick for the 6th time today. Pressure comes as he gets this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken at about the 18-yard line. A 40-yard punt, no return. Atlanta prepped and ready for its next possession. Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Running is Swift. And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Taken down at the 19-yard line. A gain of a yard.
Johnson now off the play fake. They'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down. The Falcons on 3rd down. Not quite 50%, 4 for 9. Here it's 3rd and 3. Operating from the gun, Johnson. And some room to maneuver. Down the numbers. There he goes. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. So this defense doubling its pleasure there. Remember, they had the fumble return for a score earlier in the game, and now this time an interception return for another score. A big spot now for the Saints as they'll indeed go for 2. They'll try and throw for it. That's caught at the 3.
The attempt at the 2-point conversion.
And he will not get there. He comes up short.
22.
And they're unable to push this lead to a field goal as it'll remain a 1-point game.
Will Lutz.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Taken in the end zone. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25.
Atlanta now coming out on the field. And they have to try and move past that pick six because now they're dealing with a fourth-quarter deficit. And they need this drive to end in points. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. Now Johnson throwing after the interception. They'll try and set up the screen to Swift. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. They'll contain him to just 4, second down. And they'll work from the 29 on 2nd and 6.
At the 29-yard line.
From the gun, Johnson. This one caught by Ridley. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
A gain of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Johnson from the gun on 3rd down. Got a man and he hits him in stride. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first.
A gain of 9 yards.
I like how they work the tight end on a nice little under route there. And if you're going to give him that much space, he's not going to catch the football. He's going to run away from you a little bit, and that's exactly what he just did there, picking up extra yardage.
Here's Johnson throwing on 1st down, sliding out of the pocket. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
I think we have to give credit to him for buying time and extending the play. But, you know, there's some really upset defenders on that one. They thought that they had him. Instead, he was coated in Teflon and got away.
On 2nd down, Swift. And good running, going to get this down close to a first at the Saints' 44. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
A 5-yard gain on the play. 1st down, Falcons.
Johnson now on 1st down. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at about the 31. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that. So
the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10. A man who's been busy this afternoon, it's Kamara again. And a really good show of force there as he gets through for 4 tough yards. He's had his eyes on 7,000 career rushing yards, and with that last effort, he has hit that mark. What a career.
And that is the number to focus in on, because oftentimes we talk about where do they rank all time. We're not there yet. He's not knocking on the top 10 or the top 20, but over 7,000 yards in a career, fantastic.
He's going to have the hook up to Izzo. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. That'll give him 60 yards receiving now as he's got a 1st down. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big down win. His way it worked out. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Over the middle, open is Thomas.
The pass.
And he'll take this from 147-yard line to the other. A gain of 6.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Now it's Kamara in the passing game. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. Well, they try to swing it out left into the flat, complete, but really nice open field tackling.
And they played that one like a great boxer. They were on their toes on that one. They weren't back on their heels reacting to the play. No, they saw it, came right for it, and made a nice tackle for lost yardage.
Last completion actually lost a yard, so now they'll need to convert on 3rd down. Again, he'll drop to throw. Looking middle, and that's complete. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 31-yard line. I'll tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. And he'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomped down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. Fourth quarter, 2 minutes on the clock in a tight one-point game. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. They run it again with Kamara. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause in the action. A timeout here defensively. It's first and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. Try to pound it in. Kamara looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. Falcons going to use their third and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. On second down, Kamara. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. A big play forthcoming. Here's third and goal. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Dante Fowler has now recorded 10 sacks on the season. Offensively, they're going to have to figure this out before next week. 7 sacks in one game.
Yeah, and that's more than any quarterback should have to bear. And if this continues on, there will be another quarterback in the game because no one can stand up to this week after week.
The score is Saints 25.
So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And got his man complete. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line.
Today's final score.
Going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. We're still, you were wondering, could it happen? Possibly.